Hi my babies, welcome to my channel. It's me, Angelica. Is anyone else starting the first year of uni and like you just can't believe it? September is in a month and I'm scared. Are you scared as well? I don't know who my flatmate will be.
So now I'm going to be reading TikTok comments.
I found out 3 days before I moved in and I said, oh my god, are your flatmates nice? I live with 9 other people, most of them are great. Wait, nine people?
That's a lot of people.
I've got social anxiety, so I'm so socially anxious. Like I saw, I'll document my journey and I didn't think about it at the start. I was like, oh, 9 people. I didn't find out until I got there, but they are my favourite people now. You'll be fine. That's really good to hear. That relates to my situation and it feels so reassuring. Like it just makes me know that I'm not alone, you know. Let me know down in the comments. Cause like, at first I thought it was just me. Apparently not. I found out when I moved in, they ended up being the most, if you see me looking down, it's basically I'm reading the comment. So yeah, they ended up being the most amazing group of people though. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of people found out when they moved in, so they didn't know beforehand who the flatmates were. Join groups for university and halls on Facebook. You'll soon find your flatmates. You'll be added to good luck. Oh, thank you so much. I hope your uni experience was good. Your first year was good. I am actually in a few group chats for uni, like from accommodation and stuff, but I still haven't found who my flatmate will be. Or if not, you know, I'll find out when I move in. But it's also nice to find out who your flatmates are before I go in. You get to know them.
Do you think you're the only one that hasn't found their flatmates yet?
Like obviously I know that I'm not the only one that hasn't found their flatmates behind, but at first I thought that it was just me and like everyone seemed like they found most of their flatmates. Like they still found a flatmate in the building. Like I didn't even know who's in my building at all. When booking in the accommodation, it was really hard on the day it opened because the rooms were gone like this, gone like that so quickly. I remember being all day in the accommodation website trying to book an accommodation, and especially because the website kept crashing and things weren't loading and there was like long queues when calling the accommodation. It was really stressful. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect for the website to not load for ages, and when I say ages I mean literally 5 hours looking for the accommodation and just looking through it, looking up the rooms, knowing how many flatmates you're going to share the kitchen with. It was really stressful, but in the end I did book the accommodation. It took a long time. I didn't know it was going to be so busy.
What else are you worried about for your first year at uni?
Another thing I'm worried about before starting uni is sensory issues and coping with my sensory triggers. I'm autistic and there's a lot of things that trigger me when it comes to the kitchen area.
Now I'm going to be reading some more TikTok comments about sensory issues.
Pray for you that they're clean. And then I said, oh my god, have you seen those TikToks where the kitchen are a mess? No, because like, you know what I mean, right?
I'm scared of that.
I'm really scared of germs and stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna react to it, so I can't really say anything. Being clean is really important to me. Just even like washing hands constantly and stuff, and like it's just really exhausting and draining, and I don't know how it feels like. I don't know. If you're watching this video and you've already done your first year and you're going to your second year of uni, I'd like to know what tips you have in terms of the kitchen area and like making sure people clean their stuff. Cause I don't want to clean other people's stuff. I try to have a organic lifestyle and like non-toxic lifestyle. So like most of my cleaning products are gonna be organic and without toxic chemicals in it. So like if someone take mine, I'd feel sad. I don't know. It's just because like it's really expensive, organic stuff.
I'm going to be reading more TikTok comments about eggs.
Oh babe, good luck. Mine was mostly lovely, but someone took so many eggs from me. Wow, that's awful. Like, why would someone do that? One of their flatmates took loads of eggs. Like, what? That's vile. I'm allergic to eggs, so I don't know.
Okay, so basically I've got a question about vegan eggs.
If you're vegan and you eat eggs, like I mean the non-vegan eggs, like not actual eggs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, which brand do you recommend? Because I'm trying to look for it. yeah, I'm so happy to hear that most of the comments were positive and encouraging, and even though you might have gone through a bad experience, you still got through it. I think personally, when it comes to cooking in a busy kitchen and loud noises, it really triggers me, and the frying, it just triggers me, and I don't want to go into sensory overload. I think what I'm going to do is talk to my flatmates about it and let them know my triggers. I think that's the best thing I can do, especially because it makes me overwhelmed and really anxious. And
Yeah.
if you've got sensory overload, like, you know what I'm talking about. This literally made me realize when I went to an open day, I just walked off the room. I walked off the room, I just went to a quiet room. It made me realize how important it is to have a quiet space where I can recharge and come back when I'm ready. Communication is real important in everything, really. So if you do have your own ways of coping with sensory issues, let me know. If any of you want me to reply, like to react to your comments, then just let me know down in the comments. I made a few uni hauls, so if you do want to check them out, I've put in the description down below or up here somewhere. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if anyone's going into their first year, I wish you all the best. I hope you can follow this journey with me, and don't forget to like the video so my video can be recommended to other people as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Bye, my babies.